How's it going? Welcome back. So we're going to do an unboxing video for you today of the Syma S031. Now this one here I just picked up at the mall today. I had a purpose in mind, which I'm going to be doing a video about that too. But I thought I'd do an unboxing video either way. And I don't have an actual Syma version S031 in my collection. And but these are, I picked this one up at the Showcase store for 70 bucks plus tax, so 80 bucks by the time you're out of there. So anyway, let's get this thing open. Now this is a 3.5 channel helicopter. They say the range is about 150 feet on this thing, 10 minutes flight time. Now this is not the S031G. This is the S031, so it has a 7.4 volt lithium ion battery in it. So we've got a manual already. And back here we've got our remote. We've got an antenna. Put that together. And we got some spare parts. Looks like we've got 4 spare main blades, rotor blade, and a screwdriver, which screwdriver is going to come in handy because we're going to need that. Oh, we also got a spare buckle in here as well. Let's just get her. Oh, 2 spare buckles. Let's see if we can get this thing out of the. Oh, the zippy part didn't open. Okay. Well, it's going to come out now. Alright, so 4 main blades, 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 spare buckles, kind of handy, and like I said, a screwdriver and spare prop. Now, we've got 1/2 of our charger, and our second half, the instructions right on here. Oh, good. Okay, now we got to get the helicopter out of here. There we go. Okay. There's one stringer out. And her out. And I think that's going to be it for parts. Pop that over there. Okay. So, we've got our helicopter out. Let's plug in our battery. Should have some juice in it anyway. And yep, we got juice. Looks like all the lights are working. Okay, let's get some batteries into our remote. It uses 4 AA batteries. I'm using Infinity cells because they don't cost as much as Duracells, but they work pretty much just as well. My 3 top choices are Duracell, Energizers, and these Infinity cells. And this is also 27 megahertz, this one. Okay, so remote on. We have a solid light, but that doesn't mean anything, I've learned. So throttle all the way up, throttle down. Let's turn on the heli. Okay, everything appears to be functioning, but we're not going to fly it in the house because this thing's a little bit too big for flying in the house. Now, I have had the Cobra model, and I've got a couple of the Estes models of this same helicopter, but this is the actual Syma S031. It's a pretty nice helicopter, really. I mean, overall, these things are pretty cool. They got good range to them. They control nice for 3.5 channel. And I've always been curious too about the actual difference even on the Syma version. And one thing I am noticing right away is the Cobra version, the red colored one, was actually a deeper red than this. This is more of a nice metallic red, and it's a little lighter red. So it's actually pretty good for a red helicopter, you know. And I like the metallic in it. It's done up really nice. The rest of it's, you know, the same, but otherwise, yeah, she's a pretty good little heli and not bad for 80 bucks. And you know, it depends on where you buy these things, what you're going to pay for them. And you know, for anybody watching this video that's an American, of course, you're going to go 80 bucks. Yeah, well, this is Canada, so you know, we pay more for our stuff, and that's just the way things go. You know, and I thought about buying, you know, ones from the U.S. too, but then the shipping rates, yeah, I ended up with it cheaper in Canada than buying it from the U.S. too, from some places. So it just depends on where you're going, right? But anyway, so overall, I'd say she's a pretty good little heli, worth the 80 bucks. 150 feet range is actually really good. You know, you get 10 minutes of flight time, which I find with the Estes and the Cobras, they all average about, you know, 8 to 10 minutes. You know, you can push it just a hairball more if you were to disconnect the lights, but there's no actual light switch on the remote to control the lights, to turn them on or off. And for the amount of juice you're going to save, I mean, we're talking, what, maybe another 30 seconds of flight, if that. But, you know, they are an indoor-outdoor heli. Now, as far as the indoor side of things goes, we're talking gymnasiums. We're not talking house, because, I mean, even my living room, I mean, it's not a bad size, but it's still too small to be flying something this big around, because I'd liable to lose a window or my TV, and that wouldn't be cool. So definitely gymnasium and outdoors. Now, I am not thinking that this thing's going to do any better outdoors than my Estes or my Cobra does, but they do rather well with the factory tail prop. You know, easy 11, 15 kilometer-an-hour wind, not too big of a deal. Kind of pushing it at the 15 kilometer-an-hour winds with this particular tail blade, but we found out the S033 tail blade gives us 22 to a little bit better kilometer an hour and can still be controllable, but not too much past that, and it is a coaxial too. So anyway, that's our basics on our video. You know, so we've got quite a bit that comes with this, which is nice. The gear train in this thing is actually really nice too. It is metal to plastic on the outside gears, but the inside main gears run plastic to plastic, so they're not going to wear out as fast as if you're going, you know, brass pinion direct onto the gear train, where a lot of helicopters do, and those type of gear systems do tend to wear out quicker. and they're also a little more subject to getting torn apart in a bad crash from the motor if you forget to throttle down. But these ones, I mean, I've had Cobras and that, and the STs, I've had crashes with them and not done any damage to the gear trains, and so they've been pretty good that way. It is kind of a nice bonus. You get 4 extra main blades. A lot of helicopters you only get like 1A and 1B. So these are coming with 4 extras, which is a big bonus. 2 extra buckles is nice too. You never know, because I mean you do have 2 up top, and if you do lose one, at least you got 2 spares. You know, so you got to keep them in a safe place. Spare tail prop, always handy. You know, so if you break one, you got a spare. And the tool is great too, because this screwdriver works on the entire helicopter, and of course for putting the remote control batteries in. But otherwise, she's pretty A+, guys. And so thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.